Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a what sold video. I'm going to be going over every one of my sales over the past day and a half. I am also going to be reading you my listing titles. Titles are super important in the reselling game. I think they're actually very underrated, especially for new sellers getting into reselling. You may have the best item in the world, but if you don't have a good title for that item, nobody is going to be able to find your listing, which is really important to make that sale. So I am also going to go over each of my listing titles that I've had success with. First sale is this pair of Walkie Talkies. I picked these up for $4. They did sit for quite some time. I actually got two offers back to back on two different platforms, so I'm wondering if they were the same buyer. First one, I got an offer on Poshmark for $24. I actually missed the offer. It expired before I was able to get to it. I was kind of a little bit worried that these were not available anymore. I have some inventory still left at my parents' house, and most of my inventory is here at mine and my husband's house. And I think that's one of the reasons I kind of let the offer I got slip my mind, because I was a little worried they weren't available. I don't know. I just had fear that I would accept the offer and then they would not be actually at my parents' house. I'm sure you guys have that same fear sometimes. Like, oh my goodness, did I actually sell this item? Do I still have it? I haven't seen it in so long. So I missed the Poshmark offer of $24. Then a few hours later, actually I think a day later, I got an offer over on eBay for $16. I had them listed on eBay for $18. So they were actually listed a little bit less over on eBay. Again, I was worried that just because of the fact that I didn't have the inventory in front of me, I doubted myself and I didn't know if I had this item. Then the buyer just bought them outright for my $18 offer. Thankfully, I had this item. So I could have made a few more dollars on them if I accepted that initial $24 offer on Poshmark, but I did not. I sold them for $18 on eBay. My title for these Walkie Talkies was Midland X Talker T318 Walkie Talkies Red Black two-way radios. Now we're going to move on to Mercari sales. That was actually my only eBay sale that I had over the last day and a half. My eBay has been kind of ebbing and flowing recently. It's been a little slower. On to Mercari, I've sold another one of these Aveda face washes. I've sold a lot of these all around the same price range. I got these in a bulk buyout. I've already recouped all my money for that bulk buyout, so everything from this sale is profit. This is the Aveda Botanical Kinetics Purifying Gel Cleanser, 16.9 ounce soap face wash new. So those last words I put in there, soap, face wash, and new, are all keywords that help the potential buyer find this item. Of course, they can go into Google and type in Aveda gel cleanser and mine might come up, but some people look up Aveda face wash, some people look up Aveda. So there's just a lot of different people looking up different things. So having all those keywords in there basically covers my bases for my item to pop up when they search any one of those words. This sold over on Mercari for $38. Like I said, made my money back on this sale, which is wonderful. And this was listed probably a few months. I have a bunch of these and they're slowly going. I think I'm almost out of this face wash. The next Mercari sale I made while I was sleeping. This came in the same bulk buyout. Again, it's all profit at this point. This sold for $22. It is a leg lift cream. I titled this Origins Leg Lifts to Rev Up Tired Legs, 5 ounces, menthol, peppermint, new lotion. So when I am making titles, depending on what it is, especially clothing, I have what I call a template for my title listings. I usually do the brand of the item, always comes first, and then I put in the sex of the item. Most of my items are women's, so I put brand, women's, the item itself, whether it's J. McLaughlin woman's dress, J. McLaughlin woman's pants, and then I'll put the size after that. So brand, sex, item, size. Sometimes I'll add color in if I think it's important, and from there I'll add keywords for the rest of the item. It really, I think it's a good thing to have all your titles look the same. So as far as health and beauty items, I always put the brand. I put what the item is. This in particular was the Leg Lifts to Rev Up Tired Legs Cream. So I made sure I had that in there. And then immediately following the brand and the item title itself, I will put the size of the item. And then the rest is keywords. Next sale on Mercari was a wonderful sale. I don't think this item was listed more than 2 weeks at most. This is a Ralph Lauren sweater. It sold for $34, which was my asking price. I titled this sweater, Ralph Lauren Woman's Sweater, Extra Large, Silk Black Turtleneck Dragon Beaded New. So you can see there how my template came into play with this clothing item. I find it works really well. And by having a template and having a structure to your listings, it makes your listing time go much faster. It's very streamlined. You don't have to second guess how you're going to type something or how you're going to sell something to potential buyers. It goes much faster just having a template that you can fill in essentially based on your item. I had about $2 or $3 into this item. I got it in a bulk buyout, so I made great money and I was happy to see it go. It's also, I think, important to know with this Ralph Lauren sweater, it was new with tags. I did put the word new in my title. This was originally $159, and I think that when you are a reseller and you are outsourcing, especially if you're newer, some people can look at that brand new item that says this is worth $159 and think that they're going to get somewhere close to that amount. If you are just diving into the reselling world, it's important that you know that MSRP really doesn't mean much in the reselling community, in the reselling market. You don't want to pick up an item just because you see that that item was originally $100 or $200 or $300 or even $1,000. I mean, does it add a selling point to your item saying, look, this is a new item. It was originally $159, but I'm only selling it for $34. Of course it does. That's very appealing to buyers. Just because an item was $159 when it was in the store does not mean you're going to get anywhere close to that $159 price tag. Having an item new with tags can certainly add value to that item, but you cannot expect to get the same price reselling it compared to when it was new. It's kind of like driving a brand new car right off the lot. Next sale was another health and beauty item. I made a Facebook post about this. If you're not following my other socials, definitely go down to the description. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I post a lot of content over on Facebook. This was one of the items I showed. I picked up a lot of perfumes and colognes off of Whatnot. I paid $3 for 5 different colognes and perfumes plus the shipping price. So I had less than $13 into this lot in total. I listed this. I'm not even going to say the name because I cannot pronounce it. I'll put the name up on the screen for you to read. I listed this yesterday. It sold within 2 hours of me listing it. I've already recouped my money for that perfume and cologne lot. The rest of those colognes and perfumes that sell is going to be pure profit. I sourced them on Whatnot. I did not have to leave my house because Whatnot is an online auction. I have the link if you want to try the app down below. You can get $15 off your first purchase. It's the best. I've talked about Whatnot over and over again, but this was a great sale. I was pleasantly surprised to see this cologne sell so quickly. It was, I would say, pre-owned, good condition. It was missing the lid, and it looked like it was used just a little bit, which I did disclose in the description. And again, you can read the title here for yourself. I'm not gonna try to butcher it. Moving on to my Poshmark orders. I was super excited about this sale. This was a painting that I picked up. Now, this is the first painting I've ever sold. I titled it Vintage Landscape Painting, Original Mini Framed Art Wall Decor, 14 by 11 and a half, signed. This is, again, first painting I ever sold. I probably could better my listing titles for this. And I also posted a picture of this sale over on my Facebook, and everybody said I could have gotten way more money for this item. But when I am first diving into a new area of hard goods especially, I'm a little bit more lenient on the offers I accept and the pricing I do for my items, especially when I couldn't find comps for this exact piece. So maybe I could have gotten a little bit more money for it. I think I spent $3 on this. It sold within 2 weeks for $28 over on Poshmark, and I couldn't be happier. The next item I have is a Free People sweater. Again, this sold same day. I love the quick sales. I love it. I had this listed for $38. A buyer came in and offered me, I think, around $20. We countered back and forth so many times and finally settled on $30. I was not willing to go any lower than that. This was titled Free People Ocean Pearl Sweater, extra small, cotton oversized, chunky, mock neck, cable, new. This was brand new with the tag. And again, with the MSRP value, this retailed $78. I knew just because it retailed for that, I'm not going to get anywhere close to that. It does add value being brand new. Nobody's worn it before, but I know I can't match MSRP value to resell value. I had $1 into this, making my net earnings around $23. It wouldn't be a Mellowstate video if I did not have a J. McLaughlin piece being shown. This is a J. McLaughlin dress that sold for $45. I titled it J. McLaughlin Woman's Calia Dress, extra small, diamond, 3/4 sleeves, Catalina knee tie stretch. This is, again, a brand new with the tag item. MSRP $238. It sold for huge percentage off of that MSRP value, but it sold exactly for what the resale market says it would. I had $1 into this, making my net profit $35. I did do a waterfall Poshmark sale yesterday. Instead of spreading it out over a few days, I did it all in one day. I gave offers up to 35% off my closet to my closet. It was offers to likers. I did not reduce every item in my closet by 10% or 20%. I just sent offers to likers. This is a vintage sweater. I titled it Shenandoah Woman's Sweater, large purple crew neck cotton heart print multicolor. This was an item I was super happy to see go. I'm guessing it sold on that initial 10% off or 20% off offer because it was priced pretty low at $20, or it sold for $20. I think it sold because it's close to Valentine's Day. We're heading into February, and I'm glad it did sell. It's a really cute sweater. I've had this listed for about 300 days, so I probably would have been just donating this or selling it in a whatnot show for $3 if it did not sell within the next few months. So again, happy to see that go. I love making a sale on an older item, and after fees and cost of goods, I made just around $10 on that sweater. This is a really cool item. It's Sugar Street Weavers. That's the brand. They make really funky, artistic tapestry style jackets. I have about 10 of these in my store right now. I've sold a few of them already. I bought this in a bulk buyout. I probably had $10 into each one. I titled this listing Sugar Street Weavers Woman's Jacket, Tweed Tapestry Pink, Medium Floral Unique. This sold, I think, in my waterfall sale for $52, making my gross profit $41.60 after my cost of goods around $31.60. It took probably 2 months to sell. Next item is a Veronica Beard brand new with the tag sweater, which I titled Veronica Beard Woman's Ramie Sweater, small linen striped color block, pink, new. This sold for $40. I got an offer for $30. I countered $40. It hasn't been listed that long. The buyer did accept that $40 offer. I had $1 into it, and I made $31 net profit. I had a really quick sale with this Samsung Galaxy watch. I picked this up for $2 from my local thrift store. For some reason, I was digging through a box of like wristbands and watches for like Fitbit and smartwatches. However, they had this Samsung Galaxy smartwatch thrown in there as well. They had it priced for $2. I did buy it not knowing if it was going to work. However, thankfully, my father has a Samsung Galaxy charger because he owns one himself. So I did bring it over to my parents' house to charge, make sure it worked, which it did. You can see in the pictures it's turned on. I did list this as just the watch itself. I made sure very clearly that the buyer knew it does not come with the charger. It will most likely be almost dead by the time they get it because I only had it charged to like 15%. I titled it Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 Fitness Smartwatch, pink, no charger in all caps, and working in all caps. I had this listed for $35. Somebody offered me $25. I accepted it. The band was pretty beat up. It didn't come with the charger. I wanted a fast sale. I think we both won in this situation, the buyer and myself. And again, $2 into 20. I made $18 net profit on this. The last sale I have to share with you is a hard good, believe it or not. This is an iridescent porcelain mother dove planter bird porcelain decor angel eclectic. So I guess I used porcelain twice in this title. I sold this for $27. I believe an offer was accepted from my waterfall sale. I think I bought this for $3. It was definitely listed for over 6 months. I made about $15 net profit on this item. This is one of those items where I am not good at selling hard goods. Sometimes my hard good pickups sell really quick for good money. Other times I sit on it and I wonder why I even thought to pick it up. I do check comps and all that stuff, but I'm just very hesitant with hard goods. It's not my area. It's not my strong point. So I'm trying to get better. I do think I'm going to continue trying to pick up original artwork. I've really, really loved that first artwork piece that I showed you. I thought it was just so pretty. But yeah, hard goods are definitely difficult for me. That is all I have for you guys today. Let me know how you like this style video. It's a little bit easier for me not having to ship on camera, but I do like making both versions or both style videos. So whatever you want to see, I'm happy to do for you. Hopefully seeing titles and how to correctly list items with keywords has been beneficial. Maybe you'll go into your closet later this afternoon and edit a few of your titles to add more keywords to get those potential buyers' eyes on your item. I will catch you in the next one.